Peace be with you. Giving sadaka or giving charity is one of the most important concepts in the life of every Muslim. We find the command to give charity throughout the Quran, so we know it is very important. As a matter of fact, it is one of the determining characteristics of a Muslim, so it is important. What I want to talk about here today is what makes sadaka invalid. And the only thing that we are told in the Quran that makes it invalid is how we behave when we give it. In the second chapter of the Quran, Surah Baqarah, verses 262 to 264, we are told, "Those who spend their property in the way of God and do not follow up what they spend with reminders of their generosity nor causing hurt, their reward is with their Lord. They shall have no fear, nor shall they grieve. Kind words and forgiveness of faults are better than sadaqah, better than charity followed by hurt. And God is free of all needs, most forbearing. O you who believe, do not make your sadaqah worthless by reminders of your generosity, nor by causing hurt, like he who gives to be seen of people and does not believe in God nor the last day. And his example is like an example of a rock with a little bit of dirt on it. A rain falls and leaves it bare. And they shall have nothing out of what they have earned. And God does not guide the disbelieving people." So we are told in the Quran that kind words and forgiveness of faults are better than sadaqah followed by hurt, and that we are told not to make our sadaqah worthless by reminders of our generosity nor by causing hurt. And these are very, very important statements, because when we encounter somebody that we deem somehow below us, especially somebody that's asking us for money, it is a human propensity to see yourself as better than this person, and you're not better. And if you think about it in terms of yourself, look, consider if you were in that position. You still are a human being. You still want dignity. You still want some sort of respect. You're just on hard times. So we're not buying these people's dignity when we give them a few measly dollars or whatever else we're giving them. We're not giving it. That does not give us a right to talk down to them. That does not give us a right to pretend that we're better than them. None of it. God says that is unacceptable. Unacceptable. We don't have to give them anything, but even when we're not giving to them, we have to remember kind words and forgiveness of faults are better than sadaqah followed by hurt, and God is free of all wants. God doesn't need any of this from us, and most forbearing. And the root of this word in Arabic is hilm, and that means basically, in modern terms, I would say like chill and forgiving, right? Not quick to anger and forgiving, and that's what really forbearing means. So God gives us one of his characteristics in this context to say, hey, emulate this behavior. I am all forbearing. So you want to be like me. And then when we are giving, unless you are an organization that takes pictures of charity so they can reassure their donors that they are doing what they say they are doing, you shouldn't be taking picture of these people, because they're not going to say no because they need your help. But you are, again, taking their dignity away from them to make yourself somehow appear, holy. And that is unacceptable. So we are not to think that we are entitled to these people's dignity just because we're helping them, because that's no longer helping them. That is literally robbing them of something we hold most dear, and that is dignity. And God says, don't be like those who give to be seen of people and they do not fear God on last day. So your pictures are useless. You already know you gave. Who are you going to show that to? Why are you taking those pictures? Unless you have donors to prove to, you don't need pictures. Don't be like them, because they just give to be seen of people, and as soon as hardship hits them, it shows who they are, right? A rock that's laid bare by rain. Like hardship hits you, now you got nothing. You no longer care about that. But Muslims, they give in difficulty and prosperity. And that is what God tells us about sadaqah. How we behave when we give charity is more important than the charity we give. Peace be with you.